Welcome to the channel. This is a re-uploaded video because YouTube decided that it didn't follow the terms and conditions of the updated policies for this year. We have since edited the videos to conform to YouTube's terms and conditions. My name is Hunter Constantine and I approve this message. We should just put that in there and then...
Call me Danny Phantom. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Okay, let's go. I'm the baddest bitch in this club. Who's the baddest bitch in this club?
Glock 17, the long way. Good start.
I guess that's a good way to introduce this.
Welcome to the channel. What we have here is a magnetic optic from high-end Defense Solutions, and it magnets onto your gun.
Fucking magnets, how do they work?
There's no MOS plate needed. It uses an iron sight that they provide. So you do have full working iron sights and then a red dot that just snaps into place. Now, this is pretty crazy in my opinion, and I don't feel like it should hold zero. Now, we zeroed this gun right before filming. We've got a piece of steel. This is right at 10 yards. We're gonna see if we can get some hits after taking the optic off in the head. I'm gonna put it back on. We just stacked that group on the head of that steel right there. Now I got a little bit of sunscreen on the optic, but we just took it on. Sorry, we took it off, put it on, took it off, put it on, and we're getting hits, no problem, which is crazy. Now, another interesting feature on this is on the iron sights, there's a little hole on the side here. And I can take this small little Allen key that also is the same size to zero it and lock it into place. So if you're not looking to remove it on and off in a fast manner, this actually will hold this optic in place from coming off at all, which is just like a little safety locking mechanism. But we're probably gonna keep it off, see how this thing holds up, because they advertise this thing as like if your optic goes down for some reason, which it shouldn't. Most of these modern optics do a really great job of staying on, holding zero, doing their job. But if you need to take it off for whatever reason, you can. And we actually have, I'm reaching into the cameraman's pocket right now.
Reach into my pocket. I hardly know you.
We have a second gun with a second dot. So we're gonna do some experimenting between the two. And the first video is just gonna be us reviewing these. We're gonna put some rounds through them, see if they hold zero, you know, just run through some drills and just our initial thoughts on them. And then we're gonna have a follow-up video where we destroy this Glock 45, but it is what it is. This was the cheapest non-MOS Glock that we got at Murphy's gun shop. So this unfortunately is going to get destroyed. But first things first, we're going to review these optics. We're gonna run through some drills. This one's green, right off the bat, super bright. It's holding zero. I can get pretty good, decent groups on it. We're gonna stretch it out far. We're gonna rip it fast. We're gonna see what happens. And we got the 17L the long way. Oh! Thanks, high-end Defense Solutions, for this magnetic red dot that you can take on and off of your pistol.
Dude, that's honestly kind of badass.
Yo, this thing kind of fucks, dude.
And it works.
It's like dead fucking center. All right, we've gone through like a couple mags now, and all I want to say is this thing has impressed me more than I thought it was going to. I'll be completely transparent and honest with you guys. I thought this was a gimmick. I thought this was gonna be just like some other red dot that came out when they said that it would magnet to your slide and retain zero, taking it on and off. I thought bullshit. So I needed to get this dot. just to confirm my bias, and I was wrong. Looking at this plate, the magnetic plate looks like you might be able to swap different optics onto it. I'm not sure if that's the case, but it's running. First things first, they have a green dot and a red dot. There's multiple reticle options on it. You can have a dot, you can have circle and a dot, or just the large, or sorry, it's like a large crosshair circle-y type thing, kind of like an EOTech. But there's 3 different reticle options, and it comes in green and it comes in red. I will say the green is extremely bright. Being in Arizona with all the summer sunshine, you need really bright dots to be able to see the targets. And again, as I've stated before, I'm colorblind, so I have a hard time with the red dot sometimes, but this green is punching really nicely. The farther target that we were shooting at is about 40 yards away. We were able to get rounds. I can just put a mag in right now, 40 yard steel. No problem, shot after shot after shot. We've got the red dot version on it now. And first things first, I can already see it does not get nearly as bright as the green dot. So in this Arizona sun, this is it's just not getting as bright as I want it to. It's probably like, I wish there's maybe like 2 or 3 more brightness settings on this. The green one just punches right through everything, but this red dot is a little lackluster. We got the outside steels are at 25, the far steel is at 50. Wow. I don't know if that's me or the red dot. Oh. I didn't Loctite these down. Yo, that's even crazier, honestly. So we're just gonna act like that didn't happen. We're gonna go tighten these down. This is not recommended, but since this dovetail's loose, we're gonna take it off. See if we can get a hit. I hope this doesn't hit me in the face. No, dovetail, still getting a hit. Now, I don't think this is sustainable, obviously. Dude, this is crazy. Are you kidding? There's like 40-yard piece of steel. No way, dude. We got a sideways shot. This is way too much fun. Low-key, this is a vibe for some reason. I don't know why. It just looks, this looks like a video game gun where the people who designed the guns in the game don't know what they're doing. And I'm about it. But we got some hits at like 70 yards with a red dot that's literally just magnet onto the slide. Honestly, I'm getting pretty excited about this, okay? Getting pretty excited! Innovation at its finest, the double red dot Glock 17L. So what we did now is we have the green dot, zero, same 12 yard zero, okay? And then we re-zeroed this one for the 70-yard target. So realistically speaking, for this close, like 30-yard target, I'm gonna hold dead center with the 12, and then I'm gonna hold dead center with the red dot for the 70. So we got 2 zeros, same pistol. Let's see how it works. Oh. Okay. 70 with the red dot now. Fuck. Get the fuck out of here. All right, we're at 125. We've got the green dot on the 17L factory blazer. All right, 2 in a row. That's how we know it's there. So we're holding it top for the zero distance, and we're holding it right, probably just because of the zero that we did on the Infinity defense targets. It's not quite as accurate as paper, but it's pretty close, but still 100+ yard shots with a magnetic optic. I'm gonna take it off, put it back on. Let's get another hit. Crazy. Let's go take a look at some traditional dots versus the head's magnetic dot. We got a bunch of different optics here, and we're gonna compare them right now, one by one. My name Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm white. Here we go. We've got 507 comp. We've got the Heeds magnetic. We've got the Trigicon RMR, the Holosun 509T, the Trigicon SRO, Aimpoint Acro, EOTech E-Flex. So this gives you a comparison of the size of everything. And again, I'd say its closest comparison is to the RMR. It's around the same size of the dot. It might be a little bit smaller footprint, but same size window, just not as robust. And like I said, this dot isn't probably going to replace anything for me, but I think it's very, very cool what they're doing with it. So RMRs are known to have a little bit of a tint to it, a little bit of a bulbous fisheye bend to that, and the Heeds Optic does not. So hopefully this camera does a good job at capturing what both these look like. Keep in mind this RMR is crazy, crazy dirty because we've shot the piss out of it. But if you're an RMR enjoyer, you know that there's a slight tint, and the Heeds does a great job of having clear glass with a nice, robust dot. Weak. No 450? Overall, I'm impressed. I mean, this isn't going to replace my RMR. It's not going to replace my Acro. It's not going to replace my 507 comp. But I like the concept. I like that you can take this on and off. I think there's innovation available for this system. And speaking to the owners of the company, they're open for suggestions. So comment down below what you'd like to see from these guys. I know personally, I'd like to see a universal magnetic plate so we can attach different optics to this plate and utilize their magnetic system. I think putting the Allen key through this to lock it in place definitely is a more viable option for something that's a bit more permanent, so you can rack off the optic, so on and so forth. We got 125-yard shots. We shot, took the dot off, put it back on, got more hits. It's crazy, ripping some bill drills, etc. And they hold zero. That was the biggest question about this dot is it going to hold zero, taking it on and off the gun? And it does. It even held zero with it not even attached to a rear iron sight and a dovetail, which blows my mind. I don't know why that works, but I'd check it out. Definitely something to play with. Preferably, I'd probably go with the green model over the red, just for the brightness. Maybe they can juice up the emitter on the red one, so it's a little bit brighter for us. And check them out, guys. They're on Instagram, they're on YouTube, but more importantly, make sure you engage with this channel. If you're watching the video to the end, thank you. I love you. You're part of the inner circle, and the inner circle needs to like, comment, and subscribe. Stick around. We have one more clip for you. So thank you, and check this out.
After court, they couldn't wait to get after a cake. Plus, lamp in the gin, shorty